What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Do a little something different today. I'm actually going to be, as you can tell by the screen here, I'm going to be reacting to kind of just giving my opinion on this topic. I think it was a really good video by P. And I'm sure most of you guys know Filipina P. And I actually reached out to P and asked if it was okay to do this. I'm not sure if I actually need to ask because it's kind of like freedom of information, but still, out of respect. And I'm not here to bash P or anything like that. I love P actually. And I've been a subscriber of hers for a long time. I don't agree always with everything she says, but whatever. Um, so yeah, I just thought this was kind of an interesting topic today. It's basically about this guy and his Filipina, and she kind of got attacked. And she kind of got half-assedly kind of on video, and then they went on the Rafi Tufo show, and I'm just gonna be kind of going through it, and just commenting as we go, guys. So uh yeah, hope you enjoy it, man. And we will get going here.
Asking yourselves, why can't people just be happy for a couple in love? So before we look at today's story, let me explain why this kind of nasty behavior is so prevalent. As in other places, like Australia, for instance, where they call it tall poppy syndrome, Filipinos tend to cut down the most successful individuals, whether their achievements are in business or in matters of the heart.
Excuse me, that is I would say it's a little bit overgeneralizing. I mean, maybe she didn't mean to say that, but um it's kind of overgeneralizing there, because she kind of made it seem like all Filipinos, and that's not really I don't agree with that. I would never in a million years, honestly, even remotely suspect my Filipino doing that. I'm sure there's plenty of other guys out there too as well. But we'll continue on, guys.
They just can't stand the fact that someone else might be happier than they are. And when a Filipina has a relationship with a foreigner, the knives come out. They know she'll probably have a better life than before. And
It's funny she says that, because my Filipino is actually from Batangas, where they're like famous for the butterfly knife. Um, so yeah, and you guys got yourselves a bit of Batangenya out there. Watch out.
and achieve a level of status that they can only dream about. So they do whatever they can to level the playing field. And with that, let's meet Mercedes and a man I'm going to call Sven, a mixed couple who recently appeared on the Rafi Tufo show, which is kind of like a cross between Dr. Phil and Jerry Springer. The couple says they're very much.
I've seen a couple episodes of Rafi, and he seems to try to help. I mean, sometimes it gets a little goofy, but that's for ratings too. But I've seen him, and especially a lot of other guys have made reaction videos too, as well, and videos on him, and he does try to get to the bottom of the situation. He does try to help. So me personally, I like Rafi and what he does.
In love and plan to get married.
I love her very much. I'm gonna meet their parents now, and I'm gonna ask for her hand.
How did you guys meet?
We meet in a dating app.
Okay, and how long you been together, sir?
It's in February.
This year.
Yeah,
So how is it so far?
it's excellent.
But just a few days before this interview, Mercedes says she was attacked by a mob of 6 local women who have been making her life miserable.
Did she tell you the reason why?
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing, and actually really surprising to me that Filipinos, who are very obviously usually very demure and conservative, that's just the nature in a lot of Southeastern Asian countries, or Asian countries altogether. This is like something out of East LA. I mean, it was hard to tell because it was kind of bouncing around, but at least 3 or 4 Filipinos attacking her there, and she's obviously audibly and visibly upset. um it's kind of appalling to me and disgusting. If any of you Filipinos out there see my video for whatever reason, my subscribers, or just even a random encounter on YouTube, please, for the love of God, please listen to me. If nobody else, do not act like this, okay? And I'm not trying to bash all American women, but a lot of them in the West here, ladies, this is the type of crap they would pull. This super jealousy. um she's got something that I don't have, so let me try to ruin her. This is like some toxic femininity type crap, okay? So please, we come to Southeast Asia to find a better day, to find a better woman. Um, and I'm not trying to suck up to any Filipinas. I'm just saying that's how I feel. I believe, and I only say Filipinas, not the girls in Thailand and Cambodia because I don't know them. I'm sure they're kind of similar, but still different countries. So I know more about Filipinas, so that's why I'm just using Filipinas in this. But um, we come to the East to find a better day, a better way of life, like I was saying, a more relaxed atmosphere. And I don't think anybody goes into the Philippines thinking it's going to be perfect there. No, but we're definitely not looking for this kind of crap. Okay, so we'll just end that right there. Please, ladies, any Filipinos that may see this, do not act like this. Okay, this is what we are trying to get away from here in the West. Okay, so I'm just saying. Let's continue on.
Yeah, he told me the reason, and I heard a lot. I heard some before, and I heard a lot about later.
Isn't it because they're jealous? They're very jealous.
Yeah, they're jealous.
Rafi Tulfo suggests that the motivation was jealousy over the relationship.
I think that's going a little bit far, being just jealous. I mean, it's one thing to have cheese miss and whatever, but to just full on attack somebody like that, that's very alarming. And honestly, those women should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, in my opinion.
And his guests agree. That's the theme that will continue throughout the interview.
They call her names.
Yeah, when I have been talking with video call with her, she likes to have me on video call when she's out walking, and every time I hear them in the background shouting bad names, calling her monkey and all kinds of.
It's kind of interesting because in my Filipino, I'm obviously going to see this. She's always tried to hide me from like her workmates or whatever. Which I tell her, obviously you can't hide me forever. When I get over there, it's gonna be kind of hard to hide me. I'm 6'1" and one. I got a pointed nose, green eyes, and I speak English fluently. So, but I kind of understand. Having said that, I kind of understand now. I mean, I don't think her workmates would go to this level, but like she always tells me, she doesn't really want them to hear her speaking too much English because it's gonna make their spider sense tingle, and then they're gonna be inquisitive, and then maybe that might open the door for some hate. So I fully understand now, after seeing this, what she is talking about, why she's hiding me, and I really hope I don't have to deal with crap like this when I go over there, because I won't. I mean, I'll walk away. I'm not coming from the frying pan to the fire, and that's just the way it's gonna be. 41. I'm too old for that crap.
Bad words. They're sitting like a mob in the streets and harassing her every time she goes. They call her a prostitute because she's with a white man.
That's a common slur used against a Filipina who's dating a foreigner, calling her a prostitute to suggest that she's just selling her sex to attract a high-value mate. They claim it's the easy way out, to just find a foreigner to solve your problems.
And that's garbage, honestly, because I know there's a lot of Filipinos over there that prefer Filipinos. They don't want anything to do with foreigners, regardless of whatever country they come from. So I think it's every Filipino's choice to decide if she wants a foreigner, either for a better life or because maybe a Filipino mistreated her and now she's kind of like raging against the machine. Whatever the reason, guys, it's not the same for everybody. And that's why you'll never catch me overgeneralizing, because I hate that, because it's a fallacy at the very least. And yeah, anyway.
But it's really a case of sour grapes. If Sven showed interest in any of them, they'd probably change their tune in about 5 seconds. Not only would they be flattered by his attention, but they'd try to lock him down as fast as possible, even though their friends would suddenly start harassing them instead.
I believe P 100% on that.
Childish and pointless, I know, but that's the way it is here.
Nagsimula na tinatawag akong monkey, bumalik ka sa pinanggalingan mo na taga-bundok.
Okay, she prefers to talk in Tagalog. Is it okay if you can talk in English or you can understand?
Tagalog.
She can take it in Tagalog.
So how do you both communicate?
Yes or
You're
no?
speaking in English. Yeah, because once you get married, so
That may or may not be a problem later on.
no other way to communicate with him but in English.
Now, this isn't a major part of the events of the video, but I just want to take a second to mention the problems that can exist when you don't speak each other's languages. Mercedes was probably just joking when she said they communicate with yeses and nos, but it's obvious they do have a barrier, and that could make it.
I don't think she was joking. I think they need to, and you know, not just on her end, you know, Sven over there, he needs to, you know, I'm learning some Tagalog from my Filipina. I'm not saying everybody has to, but I think not only for communication between you and your Filipina for that sake, but just a communication with locals in general, you know. And honestly, truth be told, I haven't been working on as much lately because I've been busy as hell. But whenever I do get a free minute and I'm thinking about it, I try to at least learn a few words and just let that, you know, marinate and then just, you know, build on and on and on from there. It might take me 4 or 5 years to completely learn the language, but or at least learn enough to where I can communicate with people. But it's about meeting your partner halfway and you know, being a good representative of your country there too. Be on your best behavior, and it's extremely respectful. And I know, I truly believe that you're going to be hard pressed to find a Filipino that wouldn't appreciate you learning at least some Tagalog or Bisaya or whatever region you're in. Anyway,
It very difficult later on. What do you have in common with someone you can't really talk to? Well, except for that, of course, but even that gets
That's
old. So
nicely
move on.
timed.
Anyway,
No P that does not
are
get
you
old.
ready for a plot twist?
No,
You just can't make this stuff up.
not if you're with the right partner. That never gets old. That's what we gotta skip this down to. All right, goodbye, Ed.
After they allegedly beat Mercedes, causing her to go to
Hit
the
the ads.
hospital, she finds out that they are suing her for cyber libel for posting the video of the attack online, and also suing her for monetary damages for the trauma caused by their attack because they say they couldn't work for 2 days.
After they beat
That's the most ridiculous thing ever. I'm gonna beat your butt, and then I'm gonna sue you. Oh my god!
her up, now
Oh,
these girls,
come on,
these
man,
Marites, as we
people!
call
Oh my
them,
god!
they're the ones who will be filing
This
a case
is-
against
this
your
is
government,
so
Yeah,
so that they
type
can
of-
collect damages
This is
money.
so American
Yeah,
way over
and
here.
now
It's
they're
not even
filing
funny.
action
It's
for
not
trauma.
cool.
They want to get money from you because they know that your
Philippines, you need to quit
lots
paying
of
attention to
dollars.
us over
So if
here.
there's a way they can
We're
try to
setting
go
a bad
after
example for
owners'
you,
deep
apparently.
pockets, they will.
My
But that
god!
lawsuit won't go anywhere thanks to the video she shot. Mercedes is planning to sue them for the assault. So Tulfo interviews a police officer to see what can be done. The officer says the mob of women can be charged with assault and also charged under the anti-bullying law. Then Mercedes alleges that the women also used her fiance's picture to create a social media account to send fake texts to cause more trouble for the couple.
Wow, that's like some straight up stalker level, super weirdo level type BS there, man. That's really low.
See what I mean about hatching devious plots? Next, one of the accused women is interviewed, who claims she's done nothing wrong, that she was just coming home from church, and that Mercedes began filming her and her group of church-going friends. Mercedes claims she wasn't filming them, that she was video chatting with her fiance at the time, and she got the call records to prove it.
Well, she's saying that Mercedes was standing filming them before this happened. This is not true, and I can show the video log. She was calling me. I was on a video call with Mercedes.
So she was on video call
She
with
was on
you.
video
Yeah,
call with
video
me.
call
She
from
wasn't
side,
filming
yeah.
anybody. So this is a
Oh.
lie.
The accused woman claims they didn't attack Mercedes and calls her a liar, saying they never punched and kicked her.
Classic
despite
case
the
of
fact
she
that there's
said,
no
she
video of
said,
the
right?
assault and a hospital report showing the bruises and
Wow.
lacerations. And this is a very common thing here that I've mentioned before. You could catch a bank robber on camera, full face, and the person would deny it till their dying day, swearing that what you saw just never happened.
And I believe that because that goes to the whole, you know, saving face thing that's pretty much very prevalent and not just Philippines, but all of Asia, from what I understand, from what I've learned.
People just refuse to take responsibility for their actions. So Tufo plays the videos of the attack for the woman and asks for an explanation. The accused woman just keeps saying they didn't touch Mercedes, So Rafi ends the call by saying the couple will see her in court.
Mr. Fleming, some netizens are asking so that these people will be more jealous if it's okay.
I think it's pretty obvious that those women are guilty. So yeah, I think Maria is her name, I think. Can't remember, but good on her for getting that recording the best that she could while she's being attacked. So good on her.
Okay, if you can give her a kiss.
She's a bit shy.
Can you give her a kiss? While these girls are watching. Go ahead. Sige, pagbigyan mo. Sige. Yun! Namatay ko isang kid.
That's cute.
At the end of the video, Sven explains that he plans to bring Mercedes back to Norway.
Especially, and P is gonna speak on this in just a second. I agree with 100%. I think that's a bad idea, especially if they only know each other, not even a year. And it's gonna be a complete culture shock for her, especially if they already have like this language barrier thing going on. So I think that's a really bad idea. I think you should stay in the Philippines with her. And anybody who knows, I've heard it from a lot of guys, and then throughout doing my research, just throughout my whole little Philippine journey here, I really think it's a huge mistake to bring any woman from Southeast Asia to the West. I mean, obviously Norway is not the United States, but it's a lot more modernized than the Philippines. And this guy's not, I don't think, taking into account, at least not at this present time, the fact that, that changes their culture. You're just ripping them out of their culture. Their culture is the reason why we're there in the first place, trying to court these women and making them our girlfriend or wife maybe someday, because of who they are, and who they are because of their culture, because of their environment. You take them out of that, I think you're playing with fire. And I will never ask my Filipina personally to leave her, not just her country, but her family. Not to mention it's very expensive and a long process too. So no, I'm good.
For a tourist visa, for her to come and visit me 3 months, and then we're gonna apply for permanent.
Naku po, mamamatay lang sa ingit itong grupong ito. Sorry, wow.
Now, obviously, I wish the happy couple all the best. But for those of you who don't know how I feel about this, let me explain why I don't think it's such a good idea.
My doctor, she is humble and very respectful. She is very patient.
Enough of the ads, my God.
They've only known each other since February of this year, so they haven't spent a lot of one-on-one time together here in the Philippines. Sometimes it's fine to bring a Filipina back to the West, but there's something that could become a serious problem that I'm not sure Sven realizes. When a Filipina has limited English skills, or she's not fluent in the language of her host country, she's gonna suffer from massive culture shock. She's gonna feel like a fish out of water.
Exactly.
And start to get really homesick. What usually happens next is that because she feels isolated,
I agree with that. With
she'll
P
seek out
100%,
groups of
honestly.
other
I really do.
Filipinos, either online or in person. And she might be heavily influenced by Filipinas that are already westernized. This does not end well. Filipinas who are single or divorced can start pumping her head full of bad ideas, like convincing her that she's not
That's
really
what happens
happy
here in America.
and how she can profit
They
from
got a group
divorcing
of
her husband.
Filipinas have already
Now, I'm not
completely
saying that
been
Mercedes
ruined,
is a bad
waiting
person
for them as
or
soon as
a
they
gold
get
digger,
here.
but she's
And
not
you're
very
always going to be the bad
comfortable with
guy,
English, and she
and
probably
hey,
doesn't
you
know
can
any
benefit from
Norwegian.
divorcing him,
So
and
she's gonna have
it's
a
this
harder
whole
time
radical
getting used to
left,
the culture.
nut bar,
It's
feminist
usually a good idea
crap,
to live in the
BS
Philippines
movement.
for a few years, and
And
then you're
you
pretty sure your
American
marriage will
viewers
stand
of
the test
mine, or
of time.
Filipinos even that have been over
Just
here,
be careful, Sven.
you know what the
So in
whole
conclusion,
MO
I
is here
hope
in
you guys
America.
can
I
see
don't
the
know about
lengths
Norway,
some
but
people will go to make
no.
life hell for a Filipina that's dating a
Do not bring
foreigner.
your
Not all
Filipina
the time,
to
of
the
course,
West.
but
Do not.
often enough to where you gotta watch out for people spreading rumors and lies to break you apart, just out of pure jealousy. But hopefully,
Yep.
your girlfriend won't get beaten on the street because of you. Well, that's it for today, folks. And
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Basically, to sum it all up, any of my Filipino viewers, please do not act like this. Okay, like I said, we are trying to get away from this. It's not okay. Fine. There's 400 million of us over here And if you break that all down, I'm telling you, there's somebody over here for everyone. And eventually, it's already starting to spread, but it's going to be even more so. I think as time goes on, I'm talking to my Filipinas here. There's plenty of Americans over here to go around. Okay, there's no reason to be fighting over, well, this guy's from Norway, but you know what I mean. Any foreigner, it's get online, be who you are. I mean, I think you should keep it natural. Don't try. I notice there's kind of a script a lot of Filipinos follow. Keep hitting my damn spit guard here. Um, you know, just understand that there's plenty of foreigners to go around, not just Americans, but wherever. Um, and it really, just because you have a bad experience with one Filipino too, don't think they're all like that, because they're not. Um, you know, whatever you do, just don't turn into women from the West. This is what we were trying to get away from. And I'm sorry if I have any American women that are subscribers. I don't know. Obviously, it doesn't tell you. Um, I'm not taking a shot at you. And if the shoe fits, well, then wear it. You know who you are, and you know if you're guilty. If the shoe doesn't fit, then don't worry about it. I'm not talking about you. Okay, so just want to clear that up too. So yeah, all right, guys, we'll leave it there. I won't keep you hammering out. This has already probably been like I don't even know how long it's been going on for. Appreciate you guys, man. If you got any kind of value, please drop kick the like button right in the face for your buddy Eric. As always, I love you guys. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, turn on notifications, man, so you never miss out on one of my very talkative and very hopefully it wasn't too judgmental videos, but you get the picture. And thanks. I doubt she'll ever see my little hole in the wall channel, but thanks to Filipina Pea for allowing me to, use part of her video here and just make a reaction. Appreciate you, P. Thank you. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate you guys as always. Remember, I'm always this is gonna be like my thing. We only got one world. Okay. So we need to protect it. We need to protect each other. Okay. This is all we have. I don't care what they say. We're not just going to jet off to Mars or put a base on the moon. No, not going to happen. Our home is right here. And as far as we know, Earth is the only place around for 100 billion light years that's livable. Okay. So we need to take care of this planet, and we need to take care of each other and quit bickering and fighting over stupid crap like this. Okay. Because that's a joke. Okay. We mean more to each other than that, whether people want to admit it or wake up and see it or not, regardless. Okay. You need to quit with the BS. Quit with the BS. Okay. Because it's not okay. Okay. We're all family in the end, really. If you think about it, we're all God's children. Okay. So I'll leave you guys with that. Appreciate you, man. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.